This pesky Pokemon is known to eat railroad tracks. That is devastating. Could you imagine? Like, this thing is just chewing on these railroad tracks. All of a sudden, a train comes around the corner, and it just derails. That's horrible. This thing is killing people. Surprise! Welcome back to episode 3 of the Pokemon Black 2 Metronomelocke. If you guys are really confused, go back, watch episode 2, because in that episode, the series basically just imploded on itself. So I'm gonna give you 3 seconds, alright, before I start spoiling things. 3, 2, 1. Everyone died, alright? We lost the Nuzlocke in episode 2 of this series. Honestly, it's better than I thought we'd do. You know, I was thinking maybe we'd last to like episode 1, maybe we'd get to episode 0, but all joking aside, we did lose the lock. And in that episode, I asked you guys what we should do. I basically gave you 3 options. I was like, we could either end the series right here, we can impose a 3 life rule and just continue on where we left off, or the third option was just completely restart, get a brand new randomization, and just kind of go from there. So, thanks to you guys' feedback, and by the way, thank you for all the feedback. It was really, really nice because I was able to go through, get a general consensus as to what you guys wanted. So as you guys can see, we are not where we left off in the previous episode. I decided to re-randomize the game and restart and just have a brand new randomization. And now what we're going to be doing here is we're not going to be doing choose my starter. I'm going to be just choosing the starter that I feel is the best and then rocking out with it from here. Now on top of restarting the game, I decided to also impose the 3 life rule. So we have 3 chances. We can black out 3 times, 3 strikes, and then you are out. So that's going to be the current plan. It's going to be interesting to see how much of a difference that makes. But obviously, seeing as we are still limited on our amount of lives, I don't want to be careless. I definitely want to be patient. And I think with this 3 life rule, we'll have a much better chance. So I have not seen the starters yet. We're going to be going ahead and picking our starter. I'm just crossing my fingers for some power. I mean, Abro was freaking amazing. You will be missed, my boy. But I'm hoping for something better. I'm hoping for something more bulky. I'm hoping for something that's more legendary, hopefully. So, here we go. Our first choice. We're off to a great start. We have Pidgey, the normal type Pokemon. Alright, come on, game. Don't screw us over. Don't screw us over. We have Jirachi, the Steel-type Pokemon. Yes, yes, okay. Alright, come on, my boy Oshawott. My boy Oshawott, what's it gonna be? Illumise, okay. Alright, anyways, guys, welcome back to the series. It's been about a day or so, and once again, I do want to thank you guys for all your suggestions, because I really could not have made this decision without you guys. I'm glad that you guys brought in your input, and I know some of you guys wanted us to continue and not restart, but I decided that we're not going to be, you know, like dawdling here. I'm not going to be reading a lot of the dialogue. We're just going to be going in, trying to get back up to where we were, and continue on from there. So I'm not going to be wasting too much of your time, and hopefully in today's episode, we'll make it, hopefully past where we were in the second episode. Seeing as the skeleton commented that his favorite electric-type Pokemon is Pikachu, and that he wants me to name a Pokemon after Ben. So we're going to go ahead and name this Jirachi Ben. I feel like Ben kind of fits it. And seeing as, you know, Ben here is genderless, it works either way, so it could have been a guy or a girl name. So we got Ben there, nice and powerful, nice and simple. Kind of reminds me of Ben 10. Have you guys ever seen Ben 10? Yo, Ben 10 was the shiz. Legit, because, like, I remember watching Ben 10 whenever Pokemon wasn't on. So, like, Pokemon wouldn't be on, I'd be chilling there watching Ben 10. And did you guys know they made a Pokemon reference in Ben 10? There was an episode where they had a Magikarp looking thing and a Gyarados looking thing, and it was so blatantly ripping off Pokemon that it was just amazing. It's like, I wonder, like, what crosses the line between parody and then ripping something off? Because I feel like the Ben 10 thing kind of falls more under parody. You know what? Question of the day. What crosses the line? Like, what's the difference between ripping something off and parodying it? It's probably a really dumb question. But honestly, I'm exhausted. Today's been a long day. Hopefully you guys are having a great Monday. But I feel like ripping something off is like, have you guys ever seen those apps that are so blatantly ripping off Pokemon? Would that have a negative connotation like ripping off? Or would it just be like a parody of Pokemon? You guys get what I'm coming at here? I don't know. My mind is all over the place today because I went to bed at like 5 a.m., right? And I somehow ended up waking up at 11 a.m., which is unheard of for me. Like, usually if I'm up anywhere past like 3 a.m., I'm gonna sleep in until easily past noon. So I don't even know how that happened. Like, I just ended up waking up to my alarm somehow, and I actually managed to get up. But then I got up and I completely wasted my entire day, because I ended up sitting there and watching Soul Eater all day, because I'm rewatching Soul Eater and I'm also rewatching Gurren Lagann. Anyways, IRL stuff aside, we have Ben here, Ben 10, nice and powerful. That's gonna be your nickname. Let's go for the metronome. All right, Ben, start us off powerful. Start us off with a powerful Mach Punch. All right, priority, I'll take it. So the nice thing about Ben 10 is that he's so well-rounded. I'm actually really glad we got this Pokemon. I feel like Ben 10 is probably one of the best Pokemon we could have gotten. Just because, if you guys weren't aware, it has base 100 in every stat. So it's bulky, it's offensive, it pretty much, it can do anything you want it to do, which is so cool. Alright, metronome this man. So yeah, I've been rewatching Soul Eater and Gurren Lagann just because I love those anime. What just happened? We raised our attack and defense? Is that what it said? I'm not sure what we just went for. Jump Kick, that's neutral. And also, Psychic Steel is a really good typing. Honestly, it is. It does have a good amount of weaknesses with, like, Fire, Ground, Dark, Ghost. Is that it? I think that's it. So, yeah, as you guys know, the Nuzlocke does not start until we get balls. So, even if we die here, it's not going to be that big of a deal. I don't think we're dying, though. I think Ben is a legendary. Well, he is a legendary. He's a legendary. That doesn't make any sense. Safeguard, alright. You gotta be more offensive. What is this? What is this? Competitive, he's going for Stealth Rocks. You gotta be more offensive. There's the Dragon Rage. Good job. Good job. So I feel like our odds are a lot better now just because we have Ben. I'm really liking Ben here. Hopefully you guys are liking Ben here. So yeah, Soul Eater and Gurren Lagann. If you guys have not seen those anime, watch it right now. Gurren Lagann is on Netflix, and I'm pretty sure Soul Eater is on Crunchyroll. Definitely go watch it. Definitely go watch it. And the main reason why I even started rewatching, I started rewatching Gurren Lagann first. The main reason why I started doing that is because they actually just recently released Netflix VR for the Google Pixel phones and the Daydream View. So now I can watch Netflix in VR, and it's really cool because basically in the Netflix VR app, it puts you in this, like this cozy little cabin, and you're just kind of chilling on the couch, and you have this like big flat screen, and you're just watching your show on there. So it's not 360, but it's cool because it's like you're watching it on a movie theater screen. So I was watching Gurren Lagann, and once again, definitely watch those two anime series if you guys are interested. Square Thing is a PC, Internet is free to use, you can deposit Pokemon in it. So if you guys want to see us go through this story and actually like pay attention to it and stuff, then go back and watch episode 0, 1, and 2. Because we read all this dialogue. I just don't want to waste your time with this because, the lock has started. I don't want to waste your time with this because we already did it, and I really just want to get started with this. Not gonna lie, I'm glad the series ended early on, because if we would have lost, like, 7 badges in, or, like, 3 badges in or whatever, it wouldn't be so easy to just restart and go back to where we left off. So, anyways, we have Ben here, the Jirachi, with the Hardy nature, Steel and Psychic typing. And that's a neutral nature with Stench. The Stench may cause the target to flinch. That's actually really good, because Jirachi is like famous for flinching with Serene Grace. So I'm pretty sure that makes it so that way all of our attacks have a chance to flinch. That is really good, actually. I'm a big fan of that. So we're gonna go ahead and buy more potions and also some more balls, because I'm not taking any risk. All right, I'm not taking a single risk. Last time we took a bit of a risk by not buying too many potions and kind of running low. This time we're not taking that risk. All right, let's just invest all into potions, because I know we're gonna need a lot of them, especially early on. Oh, it's our mom. Hi. Well, nice to meet you. You must be Bianca, right? And I should pick Snivy then. Yeah, it's definitely what I picked. Hee, looking good. Oh, I almost forgot. Here, take these running shoes. So now we can run around at the speed of sound. Perfect fit. I'll read the instructions to you. All right. So hopefully you guys are having a great Monday. I know, it's a Monday, really sucks. Nobody likes Mondays. I'm actually recording this on Sunday. And speaking of like going back to the whole I slept in, or I didn't actually get much sleep, and I actually woke up at a somewhat decent time today. I haven't done anything. Like, I edited 2 videos, and that was pretty much it. And like, my plan was to get up, get a bunch of stuff done, record a bunch of stuff. This is the first video I'm recording today, and it's almost 7 o'clock. I don't know why that is. I mean, obviously it's because I was watching Soul Eater and stuff all day. But I hate when I do that. I hate when I waste a perfectly good weekend, a perfectly good Sunday, not doing anything. And usually what ends up happening is either I end up sleeping the entire time, or I'm just not motivated enough to actually get up and start doing stuff. And then when I do finally get motivated enough to do something, it's like too late. I can't stand that. Like, I always get motivated at the wrong times. It's like I'll be sitting in Spanish class like, oh my god, I want to record a video. But then I'll get home and I'll be like, oh my god, I just want to watch anime. Anyways, Lollipop, body this Purloin. Actually, don't body it, catch it. So yes, the game is randomized. If you guys want to aware, this Purloin is static. So we will be finding some different Pokemon here. And also, the Pokemon that we find in here are going to be different than the Pokemon we originally found in the first save file. So everything is re-randomized. It's not just the starters, everything. So actually, if we picked Oshawott, no, we picked Snivy. That means that Hugh's gonna have Tepig, right? Which means that he's gonna have the Pidgey. That's really good. I mean, a Pidgey's not all that great. I mean, no offense to Pidgey, but it's not all that great early on. So I think we'll be fine. Go get your healthy Pokemon to catch. You need to remember this next bit. It's best to lower the Pokemon's HP. We already get all that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So definitely make sure to go ahead and answer the question of the day. And also, I'm gonna add somewhere in the layout. I'm gonna add the 3 hearts. So I'm not sure where exactly it'll be, but somewhere in the layout I'm gonna keep track of how many lives we have. Come to daddy! Oh my god, okay. Alright, let's start writing down our encounters here. Hold up. Hold up. If you guys didn't know, if you guys didn't see episode 1 or whatever, Togepi was our first encounter last time too. I swear the randomization is different. I swear, okay? This is pure luck. So Mr. Metronome is back at it once again. Alright, this is hype. Ben? No, you know what? I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm just gonna throw a ball. I really want Mr. Metronome on my team. Sadly, we got him last time, but then he died. I want the king. I want Mr. Metronome to return to us. He's like my son. Grass Bristle, come on now. Come on now. Get in this ball. Mr. Metronome. You know you want to stay with me. You know you do. You're like my partner in crime. Yes! We got ourselves Mr. Metronome, nice and powerful. The Spike Ball Pokemon transforms the kindness and joy of others into happiness, which it stores in its shell. That's adorable. So Mr. Metronome is back on the team. I'm so glad that we got ourselves another Togepi. Because this thing is powerful. I missed Mr. Metronome. He had the best nickname in the series. And I felt the disconnect. You know, when we lost him, I just felt like a piece of me was gone. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we have Mr. Metronome here. Obviously, Metronome doesn't fit. That's why we call him Mr. Metronome. Metronome. Hey! Alright, so we got ourselves our Togepi. Let's check him out. He should have a different ability than the original Mr. Metronome had. He has a lonely nature. Normal typing, of course. He has Filter. Reduces damage from super effective attacks. That is beautiful, and that's a plus attack minus defense nature. That is awesome. So basically, I'm pretty sure Filter makes it so that way super effective attacks become neutral, right? Is that how it works? If that's the case, then we have no weaknesses. That would make it so that way Mr. Metronome here technically has no weaknesses. Which is really, really great. I'm not sure, actually, I could be wrong. It might not be that it reduces it to neutral damage. It might just reduce it by like a fourth or something. So it's like, it's still super effective, but it's not super effective. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Actually, we're gonna keep Jirachi up front because I really want to get a few levels on him. Make sure we're not falling behind. Make sure our starter doesn't die anytime soon. So what else could we have gotten here? Let's check it out. We could have gotten a Slugma. That would have been cool. That would have been very cool. Did you guys know that Magcargo is the same temperature as the surface of the sun? Isn't that a bit wild? Isn't that a bit wild? Look at that boomerang. Or boomerang. Look at Jirachi putting in the finest. So yeah, this thing, that slug right there, I think it's Magcargo, I don't think it's Slugma. Magcargo is hotter than the surface of the sun. Meaning that if you stood within like a mile radius of that, we could have gotten a Riolu! That would have been dope. I mean, I'm really happy with Mr. Metronome, but I would have loved a Riolu. Alright, let's Metronome this thing. So, basically, if you would stand IRL within like a mile radius of a Magcargo, you would basically die. You just burn up. So, the Pokemon world doesn't make any sense. I like how we both went for the same attack at each other. I think we're in sync. I think this Lucario, soon to be Lucario. I think this soon to be Lucario was meant to be. But unfortunately, the Nuzlocke rules prevent us. And we must sever our paths. Catch that stab Psywave. So yes, the goal for today's episode is to make it back. Oh, we get the flinch! Yo, look at that ability coming in. I really like that ability now. The goal for today is to make it to where we left off in the previous episode. Kind of get caught up. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but I'm going to try. Alright, level 6, nice. You know, I want to make it there, but at the same time, I don't want to rush things. Because I feel like the second we start rushing things, it's just not going to end well. Fusion Bolt! This man's a savage. Dream Eater. Rock Wrecker! Alright, Jirachi is putting in nothing but the finest. I'm really, really glad we got ourselves a Jirachi. That's freaking awesome. Freaking amazing. Such a great Pokemon, such a great starter Pokemon. I feel like we are going to have a much better time this time around. Heartstone. Alright, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. You there, trainer. My name is Alda. I'm a trainer with a keen interest in the world. One of my goals is to tell people about how wonderful it is to walk toward the future together with Pokemon. I'm sorry if I'm talking really fast. I'm just really excited. And you are? Huh, so you're Astroid from Aspertia City. Do you know what this theme reminds me of? It reminds me of Sycamore's theme. It's got that same vibe from it, you know what I'm saying? It's got that chill, like... It's got that vibe. It's got that vibe that Sycamore has. Alright, let's head back in here. Let's heal up our Pokemon. Nice and destructive. Or actually, it's the opposite of destruction. Where is Xerneas? Yeah, my mind is all over the place today. Hey, it's snowing! No, I want to see the snow. It's snowing, hey! Alright. Oh, that's right, Astroid. Are your Pokemon well? Your Pokemon are always doing the best for you, the trainer, so you must always be kind to them. My house is just a little farther. Stop at the Pokemon Center first if you'd like. So, as I was saying, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to where we left off. I'm going to try. Even if this episode is a bit long, we're still going to keep on going, so I think we will make it. It's just, I don't know how long this episode has been so far, because, as you guys can probably tell, we had a few jump cuts already. That's because we had a few interruptions. So I really don't know how long this episode has been. My little timer, my little counter here says 36 minutes and 16 seconds, but that's clearly not right. That's not going to be the length of the final video, so I don't know. This episode is either like 20 minutes, or it's like 10 minutes, or it's like 40 minutes. Who freaking knows? Well, obviously it's not 40 because the total video file hasn't even made it that far. It's going to be less than 36. I know that for a fact. You can tell how much your opponent wants to fight by looking into his or her eyes, don't you think? So here we are on Route 20. We're going to be getting our third encounter. We've managed to hold on to 2 team members so far, which is, I'd say, a pretty great start. We have Budu here. Alright. Nice and Budu. Am I the only one that didn't know that Roselia... I'm pretty sure Roselia is Gen 3, right? I always get confused as to what generation Roselia is from. There's only a select few Pokemon that I get confused about in terms of generation-wise. We got Rock Climb, okay. And Roselia is one of them. I'm pretty sure Roselia is Gen 3 or Gen 2. But I always thought it was Gen 4 because Budu and Roserade are both Gen 4. So when you see Roselia, you just instantly assume it's Gen 4 as well. And I always thought it was Gen 4. Always. Like, I see Roselia and I'm like, ooh, that's a Gen 4 Mon. But no, it turns out just Budew and Roserade are Gen 4, I'm pretty sure. If I'm getting that correct. I really hope I'm getting that correct. We have God Lawrence here with the Mankey. So, yeah, I always get confused about that. Another Pokemon that I always get confused about is Skarmory. I always think Skarmory is Gen 3. Always. Do you know why? Because you can find him in the Ash route in Gen 3. The route that's right, like you go through that really long route that goes straight through the region, and then you take a left to, I think it's Fall Arbor Town. Right there, you always find Skarmory. And legit, I always thought Skarmory was Gen 3 just because of that. But no, Skarmory is Gen 2. I'm pretty sure Skarmory is Gen 2. What else? I'm trying to think of some other ones. You know what? Let me know down below in the comment section. What Pokemon do you get confused about when it comes to like what generation they're from? Mirror Shot? Alright. Oko this Mankey. You were just a bit off. Just a bit off, Ben. Triple Kick? Alright, it's okay. That's neutral. Yo, look at Ben. It's so cool because he's the best of both worlds. He's offensive and he's defensive. He has such balanced stats. There's the Wood Hammer. Get out of here. I'm feeling much more confident. This episode has not been nearly as stressful as episode 1 through 2. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. We're going to go ahead. We have plenty of balls. Let us get our encounter here for Route 20. We got a Reaper Cloth. Nice and destructive. All right. So yes, the items are randomized as well, if you guys couldn't tell. Bars. Got an Aron. Okay. Alright, I'm down for an Aron. Now, what do we name this thing? We're going to go ahead and find somebody down below in the comment section. If you guys do want a Pokemon named after you, go ahead and leave a comment, answer the question of the day, all that great stuff. And you have a chance of being named after one of my Pokemon. Now, basically, my whole mindset for nicknaming Pokemon is that if I already have a nickname for a Pokemon, like a specific nickname that I really, really want, then I'm going to name it that. But if I don't have a nickname for a Pokemon, which I really don't have a nickname for like 99% of Pokemon, then I'm going to find somebody else in the comment section, excuse me, I'm spitting everywhere, to name that Pokemon after. Alright, so we have the Steel and Rock type Pokemon, the Iron Armor Pokemon. In order to build up its steel body, it eats iron ore. This pesky Pokemon is known to eat railroad tracks. That is devastating. Could you imagine? Like, this thing is just chewing on these railroad tracks. All of a sudden, a train comes around the corner, and it just derails. That's horrible. This thing is killing people. Like, there's probably so many Arons in this region just eating up all the railroad tracks. All these trains are just derailing without anyone even realizing what's going on. That's horrible. Aron is a murderer. Aron is a murderer. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and find somebody from the comment section. Let's see. Full Moon said to call a Pokemon Colin. Or Colin? I think it's Colin. I'm going to say Colin. And he really stood out to me because he has a Lapras icon. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased here. But this man has a Lapras profile picture, and I really appreciate that. So Full Moon, Colin, Colin, I'm not sure. Let me know how to pronounce it down below in the comment section. But I think it is Colin, right? Colin? I'm really bad at pronouncing names, but I do like the name Colin for Aron. It kind of reminds me of Copper. It kind of does. And obviously with this thing being a steel type, it kind of makes sense. Alright. So we have Colin here. I'm going to name it Colin. C-O-L-I-N. Alright. So I'm liking Colin. Let's see. We have a lot of defense on the team with this thing, especially if it evolves. This thing is going to be taking hits like no tomorrow. So Steel and Rock type with the relaxed nature. We have Stench as well. Hey! The only problem with us having Stench on this Pokemon is that we're not going to outspeed anything. We have a minus speed nature too, so Aron's not outspeeding anything, and he's really not going to have the chance to get those flinches, which is unfortunate, to say the least, but I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. We're going to go ahead and heal up, because as I said, I'm not taking risk. You think this is a game? Well, it's not a game. You stand corrected. Let's go ahead and heal up. I think this is the most Pokemon we've had on our team at once. I also want to go ahead and buy some more stuff. Let's buy one more ball. Why not? Why not? I definitely want to make sure we are always stocked up on potions. At every single minute of this LP, I want to make sure I have at least at least like 3 potions. Because you never know. Sorry for the interruption, guys. We're back, and Ben is almost at level 7. Let's go ahead and body this Nincada. Growl. Okay. So a lot of you guys were saying that you were already sick of the metronome animation. I saw a lot of those comments. And honestly, I'm kind of getting sick of it too. I mean, oh, this Nincada is a savage. We're eating this, right? Yeah, that's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. That was a crit, too. Ben is Ben is an amazing Pokemon. So, good thing the Black and White 2 Metronome animation is pretty decent. I was actually gonna base what game I played, because like, when I decided this LP, I just decided the lock type. I didn't color change. I didn't exactly decide what game I wanted to play until pretty recently. Metal Burst, okay. So I was actually considering looking into the metronome animations for each game and then kind of basing it off of that. But I figured, you know what, we're going to play Black 2. Mainly because we did White on the channel and it's been over a year since we've played these games on the channel. And when we did play these games, it was just a solo run. It was a Lapras solo run. So it's been a long time. And I've never really gotten to play these games. Hurricane, that's a little bit scary. I never got to play these games like outside of the solo run. So I'm actually really excited for this. I'm glad that we're back in Black and White 2. I feel like if I played the game more, if I knew more about the game, because Black and White 2 was like the first Pokemon game that I skipped. I was obsessed with Gen 4. I loved Black and White. Black and White 2 I skipped though, and I didn't really get back into it until X and Y. This is my second time in total ever playing this game. So I really don't know much about it, but I feel like if I played the game more, I feel like if I had more experience with it, these would be some of my favorite Pokemon games. Just because Black and White were some of my favorite Pokemon games, and Black and White 2 just takes those games and improves upon it. Oh nice, you've come here to toughen up. Alright, let's see how much stronger you've become. Come at me. So yes, our rival is still Matt, by the way. I didn't change the name. I kept everything pretty much the same except for the randomization. Alright, so here we go. We have Clerk Matt with 1 Pokemon. And he only has that Pidgey. Alright, I'm feeling pretty good about this. There is Ben, nice and destructive. My boy Ben, level 8 though. It's a little bit scary. We're gonna go for the metronome. The stress is starting to kick in. The stress is starting to kick in. We have Aqua Jet. Okay, that's a priority. We could get that flinch. No flinch, unfortunately, but there's the metronome. The Leech Seed. Ooh, but we're juking and vibing. Ben. I love Ben. Tail Slap. Oh, Ben, you can't be doing this. Boy. Flamethrower. We're living it. Don't give me a heart attack like that. You can't. You can't be giving me a heart attack like that, okay, Pidgey? You just can't. You just can't be giving me heart attacks. Pound, thank you. That was a much more appropriate move. Heat Crash. There we go. Get this man. Oh, he lived. Oh, we did get the flinch, though. All right, Stench is coming in handy, especially on Ben. I'm actually really liking this ability. Stockpile. Yo, we're +1 defenses. Boost that defense. Boost it. Just like, I don't know, the luck and like the anxiety, it just, I'm feeling it, man. But I am a lot more confident in this. Ooh, he can actually go for Final Gambit just because. Wait, what? No, that's Last Resort. I was thinking of Last Resort. I didn't know that Final Gambit actually kills you. When he went for that, I thought Last Resort. I thought he was able to go for it because he already used his entire moveset, so that was his last resort and he could use it. But no, Final Gambit is completely different. So apparently Final Gambit kills you, but does a good amount of damage as a normal type attack. Okay, we have to look out for Final Gambit now, because if we end up going for that, then we're gonna die. So right now, the Oko, or the us dying moves, are Self-Destruct, Explosion, Final Gambit, and Healing Wish. Are those the only 4 in the entire game? Are there any more moves that will kill yourself or kill the Pokemon that you're using? You're thinking about how to bring out your Pokemon's strength. I should be able to count on you for backup. What are you doing here anyway? Huh? A town map. Got the town map, yeah. Tch, shouldn't have to do that. Thanks to you too, we just left and you've already helped me out. Yeah. Alright, I feel like that voice is too nerdy. I gotta change it. Pokemon battle, nice to be young. Who are you? Bye, ranch, wife. After Pokemon battle, you should heal your Pokemon's HP. Right here, I'll give you this. You know, it'd be nice if you would just heal my Pokemon. I mean, I appreciate the potion and such, but it would probably be better if you would just kind of heal me up, you know? Okay. Herdier around here. Alright, so we gotta go find that Herdier. Matt's gonna get triggered. And I do want to get farther than we got in the previous save file. So basically, we took 3 episodes worth of content and we're combining it all in this one episode. We're gonna call it the ketchup episode. Not like ketchup as in the tomato stuff. I mean catching up. Like catching up football and then up, like the movie Up. Alright, anyways. Let's go ahead and make sure everyone is up to par in terms of healing. I'm gonna use the potion on Ben. It might have been a bit of a waste, but honestly I don't care. So Flockacy Ranch. What are we gonna get? We got a Slugma. Okay. I will take a Slugma. So right now, we have, if we catch this, we have a team of 4, which is really dope. But right now, as you guys can tell, I'm not really focusing on training the other 2. I'm focusing on just training Jirachi. Because what I want is I want my starter to be very high leveled. I want at least 1 Pokemon at all times to be above average when it comes to levels. Alright? So I want Jirachi to be the Pokemon that we can count on in an emergency. Like, I basically want Ben to be our red button. Alright? The lava Pokemon, its body is made of magma. If it doesn't keep moving, its body will cool and harden. Because my whole mindset is right now is that we need Pokemon that can take those crazy powerful hits. Because if people start metronoming like explosions and stuff like that, these Pokemon are not going to live them. And like, even if we're on par, we're probably still not going to live it. So I want to have a Pokemon that's constantly above level and that's just ahead of the rest of the team. So that's gonna be Ben. And then in time lapses, I'll probably grind up the rest of these team members. I'll probably switch train them and get them caught up. So we have Slugma here. I don't have a nickname for Slugma. So we're going to go ahead and find somebody from the comment section. Once again, if you guys do want a Pokemon named after you, comment down below, answer the question of the day, all that great stuff. I really appreciate you guys' engagement. It's really awesome to like see an episode get a crazy amount of likes and just comments. It's really awesome, so thank you guys. Thank you. Elmo the Champ said that Jolteon is his favorite electric type, and he wants me to name a Pokemon after Elmo. Alright, you know what? I can see Slugma being an Elmo. And he kind of looks like a puppet. You know what I'm saying? He could pass as a puppet. He's got that head. He's kind of red. Bars. We're gonna name it Elmo. I like the name Elmo. Alright. So yeah, thank you for your support. Thank you for answering the question of the day. All that great stuff. I really appreciate it. There is Elmo. Alright, cool. So we now have a Slugma on the team, which is freaking amazing. I never get to use Slugma. So I'm actually really excited for this. Once again, you guys can tell my hair is a mess because I've been playing with it throughout this entire episode trying to just make it look somewhat decent. Obviously, it's not working. So anyways, let's check out this Slugma. Yo, what if this thing is water absorb? What if this thing is water absorb? We have Relax Nature, fire typing, with Illuminate, raises the likelihood of meeting wild Pokemon. That's not fun. That's really not fun. We have plus defense, minus special defense. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure Magcargo is very physically bulky anyway. Not too specially bulky, but very physically bulky, so I'm not too mad about that. We're gonna go ahead and just keep it like this. Because I do want to get some more experience on Ben here. So let's keep on going. We have almost surpassed where we were in the previous save file. This trainer right here is the one that almost screwed us over. She wasn't the one that beat us, but she was the one where we had to struggle to death. Or not struggle to death, but just struggle, period. Yeah, she was the girl where we had to struggle in order to win. So God Mia sends Cherubi. Yo, speaking of Cherubi, let me tell you guys right now, Cherubi and Bounsweet are the same Pokemon. No arguments, no discussions. Like legit, when I saw Bounsweet, I was just like, that's a Cherubi. And like, that is the first time in a Pokemon game where I have flat out said, okay, you're just reinstating Pokemon here. Like, oh, you think Chikorita and Bulbasaur are similar? Nah. Cherubi, like if you look at them, they are nearly identical. Look at the main Cherubi and then look at Bounsweet. They're twins. They're actually twins. I know they're based on two completely different things and such, but I just find it interesting. I found it funny. I actually tweeted about it. Tailglow, yo. I tweeted about it and I said when Bounsweet was announced, I posted a picture of Cherubi and Bounsweet, and I commented it with like Alolan Cherubi confirmed or something like that, something dumb like that. Rock Slide, we resist that. We're fine. Not gonna lie though, just I'm a little bit scared of this trainer. Just because, yes, they did cause us a lot of problems in the past. Doom Desire! It's almost like we're a Jirachi. Oh wait, we are a Jirachi. Aqua Tail, okay, that's fine. It's not stab. Everything, pretty much everything is not stab. Nothing is stab. Nothing is stab. Get a special attack. Gunk Shot, okay, you're gone. You are gone. I know Gunk Shot's physical, but still, you're still gone. Get out of here. Get out of here. So today I want to record probably 2 episodes of this. And also a bunch of Pokemon Moon. It is getting late though. It's almost, yeah, it's pretty much 7 o'clock. Alright, Swallow, we're gonna keep on battling. So we do have that +3 special attack. Let us get a special attack here. Go for a flamethrower. Go for an ice beam. Magma Storm, we missed though. I mean, you tried, an effort was made. An attempt was made. Leaf Blade, that's fine, we resist it. I like how Steel is so defensive. We resist so many things. That was a crit too. Doom Desire, okay, you're not living that. I forgot about Doom Desire. Pretty sure Doom Desire is special. Yeah, you're not living it. Wow. Compared to last time, what an improvement. We're doing a lot better in this lock, which I'm really happy about. Alright, so now we're gonna have to get revenge on that one guy. Starfberry, sounds like a plan. We have got to get revenge on the one guy that officially ended the lock. He had a Geodude, he went for Sacred Fire, and that is what killed us. So we have to get revenge on him. And he's right up here. We're gonna take him on, kick his butt, and then end the episode. I swear, if we lose to him again, I'm gonna cry. I will actually cry. Yo, Janitor! This man ended our career last time. Oh, I haven't seen you. Oh, are you sure about that? You don't remember this? You don't remember this? Would you mind sparring with me? I mean, I don't think we're gonna be sparring. I think this is gonna be more than. Look at his cheeky little smile. And he thinks he's a swimmer. He thinks he's a swimmer. He has a Shroomish. I swear, if he pulls out a Geodude and goes for a Sacred Fire again, I am going to just give up, honestly. Alright, Metronome this man. Jirachi, my resentment toward this guy is unending. Please just end him. End his career like he ended mine. This is revenge. This is revenge. Okay, it's neutral. Shroomish is not that offensive. Come on, Ben. End his career. Leaf Blade. Okay, not quite a career ender. But, you did get a crit. You did get a crit, which is definitely okay. I approve of that crit. Spore. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. We don't have a full restore. We don't have any awakenings either. Ice Punch. We resist that. We're fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. We really don't have. Yeah, we don't have any awakenings or anything. Let's go ahead and heal up. Make sure we don't get wrecked here. Teeter Dance. Okay. Okay, this man just hates me. This Janitor just hates me. Heal Arm. That's fine. Come on. Trick Room, boy! Now he's gonna be outspeeding us. Alright, he's playing a lot of games here. Future Sight, stop it. Okay, I have to remind myself. I have to remember. Don't hit yourself. I have to remember the Future Sight. I can't forget about that. Because if we're low and then the Future Sight comes out of nowhere, it's gonna be a bad time. I think it's 3 turns, right? No! No! We have to swap or else we're gonna struggle. Actually, you know what? Should I just struggle? No, he's gonna outspeed us. It's too risky. Let's go into Elmo. Boy, this man disabled my Metronome. That's not okay. Metronome and Imprison. Destroy everything. Alright, come on, Elmo. You got this. Swallow. We're gonna take Vito. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's heal him up. So does disable, does it wear off if you swap out? I actually don't even know. Focus. Oh, now he's getting crits. But the dimensions are normal again. But now he outspeeds because we're the slower one. He's gonna get a crit. We can live this, right? Okay, we're fine. Come on, just finish him off. Slugma, Elmo, you got this, my dude. Smelling salt, yes! Good job. That thing was scary. That Shroobish was concerning me. Budu. Okay, I want to check and just see if Disable wears off if you swap out. Because if not, then we have to stay in with Elmo. Disable, Pokemon. Okay. Does it work if you swap out? Hang on. Does Disable wear off if you swap? I can't find an answer. I can't find an answer. Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm going to assume it does. So we're gonna go into Ben. If it doesn't, then we'll swap back out. It's fine. Budu, he's got airlock. Okay, yeah, it does wear off. You know, that's what I thought, but I was a bit hesitant. I was just a bit hesitant. Fury swipes, get 5 of them. 3, that's plenty. And the flinch, because every single time we hit, it's another flinch chance. So multiple hitting moves like that are really nice. That's awesome. Alright, don't even give this man a chance to attack. Refresh. Discharge, we're eating that. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. So I'm glad we did get Ben. I'm glad we got a Pokemon that is, you know, good. I mean, I'm not. Oh no. You know, I'm not saying that like. What was that? I'm not saying Abra's bad. I'm just saying that, comparatively speaking, I'm glad that we got a Pokemon that can really hold its own. Because, I mean, Ben is absolutely destroying everything. Obviously, it's not going to be like that for the entire LP. While Ben is good, he's definitely far from excellent, I'd say. And I mean, the second that we get hit from it, like, the second we explode or self-destruct, at that point, it doesn't matter. Like, pretty much, no matter how strong a Pokemon is, it can die at any time. Which I find really, I find that really cool about the Metronomelocke. It adds a whole new level of risk. Like, he could pull out a freaking fissure out of nowhere. Body us. Sheer Cold, body us. We can go for Explosion. We're dead. Fire Blast. We're probably dead. U-turn. That should be enough to knock him out, right? There we go. Alright, talk about a great restart, a refresh of this series. We are now 4 Pokemon strong, and I'm feeling a lot more confident. So that being said, we're going to end this video right here. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 3 of the Metronomelocke. If you guys did enjoy, smash that like button for me, comment and subscribe. I'm glad that we restarted. I'm glad that we have this fresh start here. So once again, thank you guys for your support on the series, and I hope to see you next time. Peace!